I bought these brand new AirPods, or, well, not brand new, refurbished. New enough anyway that I wasn't expecting them to be glitchy. They paired with my phone just fine, but once I was outside and starting my jog, the strains of creepy violins filled my ears. I suffered a minute or two of this and then took out the AirPods, looked at my phone, but it was definitely my Get Pumped playlist. Still, the AirPods refused to play anything but ambient horror movie music. I resigned myself to a creepier run than usual. That chilling lo-fi sound giving me goosebumps even though the day around me was bright and sunny, melting some of the snow into dirty slush in the glistening streets. I was still jogging when suddenly the music amped up, the strains of the violins becoming loud and deafening. It hurt my ears. Just as I reached a crosswalk, the shriek of the violins merged with the blare of a truck's horn. A semi-truck went screaming right in front of me, splashing me with icy water. "Asshole!" I shouted, flipping the driver off. The music in my earbuds died back down to ambient lo-fi. After I got home, I took out the earbuds and changed my clothes. Showered, paired them with my phone again, and put them back in. This time I tried listening to a news podcast, but it was still just eerie music. If anyone has any advice for how to get these things to unpair from this spooky soundtrack, reach out. Okay, I've had these glitchy AirPods for about a week, and what I've realized is that it's not just a generic horror movie soundtrack. The eerie music changes depending on what I'm doing, almost as if it's playing a literal soundtrack to my life. For example, a few days ago while I was at a coffee shop waiting for my drink, the lo-fi music shifted to off-key strains of violins. The music got really loud, and someone grabbed my shoulder. I actually jumped, a literal jump scare. When I turned around, it was just a woman behind me, who apologized and pointed out that I had dropped a card from my wallet while paying. I thanked her, and as I picked up my drink, the AirPods chimed with a discordant note. I sat down at my table and put the drink down, trying to figure out what that chime meant. Then I picked up my cup again. The discordant chime repeated. As I raised the cup to my lips, the music veered off key and the notes clashed unpleasantly. I sipped my hot cocoa. Immediately, I spat it out. I went up and complained, and they checked the milk, and yes, it was spoiled, even though it shouldn't have been expired yet. They gave me a new drink, and this time there was no discordant chime. I don't know why the AirPods play this weird soundtrack, but I can't bring myself to stop wearing them. I can feel myself becoming addicted to the audio, cluing me into events before they happen. Given the AirPods are refurbished, maybe their previous owner returned them because of this glitch. I've learned most of the cues. Loud violins mean a jump scare. Discordant chiming means something off. A low, dull tone means frustration, like trying to call someone but the line is busy. Just once I've heard a long, mournful horn. It was for a friend calling in tears to tell me about how they'd had to put their dog down. There's only one sound I haven't figured out the cue for. It's a low, rhythmic percussion, almost like a heartbeat. One time I heard it while I was lying in bed. The drumming heartbeat woke me out of a nap. Suddenly, the percussion stopped, and I heard a key slide into my front door lock. The lock rattled a little. Probably just a neighbor. My apartment building has 5 floors, and all have an identical layout. So maybe it was the person upstairs or below me who got off the elevator on the wrong floor. The few other times it's happened have all been in different locations and circumstances. I tried contacting the seller to find out who owned these AirPods before they were refurbished. I got a reply back within 24 hours, but I knew from the dull tone in my ears as I opened the email that it would be disappointing. They said they had no information. DC*. Help! I'm in my closet. That heartbeat sound has been going, and now it's so loud. Thumpa thumpa thumpa. And it's still going, raging like my pulse. I scrambled into my bedroom and into the closet and shut the door and texted my parents to call 911 because I can't risk making the call aloud or making any sound. Because when I take the AirPods out, it is dead quiet. And yet the music is so loud. And it's getting louder. Louder! The sound dialed up like right before the main character gets killed in a movie. And now I can't stop thinking about the key jingling in my lock that one time. And did I lock the door? Shit, there's a shadow outside my closet door shitposting now.